Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am the Doctor. Well, it is our 50th episode if you don't count the introduction, and I don't. And you will note that we are here at Cottonwood Cove with JT, Boone, Eddie, and Willow. And it was my intention that for this very special episode we would come here and take this raft and ride it to Kaisar's camp and kill him. Which is one of the last things you can do to make Boone happy if you haven't completed his friendship quest, which we've already done, but I thought, what the heck, let's kill Caesar, let's make Boone really happy. Can't you just see the excitement and the giddiness on his face? Of course you can.
Hey, I want to thank you for bringing me to Bitter Springs. Things seem clearer now.
And
yeah,
that's pretty much it. And we can also talk to Willow.
Whatever you did for Boone at Bitter Springs, it was good. He seems much better now.
Well, you were there for it, but
Sure.
and yeah, it occurred to me I had not given her
Ooh, thanks. That is a quality collectible.
the quality bear that I got from the
I'm ready.
Camp
Let's go.
Golf. But anyway, as I said, it was my intention that we would take this raft here and pilot it to Kaisar's camp on the other side of the river. Just one little snafu that I didn't think about. The only way that you can pilot this raft to Kaisar's camp is if you have been invited there once before or traveled there once before. Since I have been so efficient at slaughtering the Legion and becoming their greatest enemy, I never got a chance to come here and petition the guard who was here, please can I go to your main camp? And while we can get an invitation to do so further down the game, I really didn't feel like trying to rush to that point to get the invitation to come back here, where there will be a boatman waiting who can take us there. Because it turns out, I thought you could just take the raft even if you slaughtered all of the slave trading jerkasses, and it turns out that unless you've gotten the invitation there, you can't. And even though I read a few things online about how you just have to line yourself up on the boat properly and click the right spot, I'm not finding it. So, I promised you all something big and epic for Chapter 50, and I am going to deliver. So, we're going to go for a bit of a swim. And when I say a bit of a swim, it's going to take us a couple of minutes to get over there. But I'm going ahead and filming this anyway, just to give you the full appreciation of how far I'm going out of my way to entertain you folks this time. Because if we go that way, there will be a bit of a dead end, which you may remember from when we went after the lake lurks. And miraculously, we won't encounter any lake lurks or any type of bad things under the sea. But we are actually going to go north up the Colorado River a ways in search of what may be the biggest secret in the original Fallout New Vegas game. And if it's not the biggest, it's definitely one of the more obscure points of the lore. And you may have just noticed a slight blip there on the right where the map skipped a bit, because we have to travel a bit of a ways to get to this, and swimming upriver is the only way to get to this point. And I think that might be it up ahead on the right. But we'll know in a moment. It's the only cove of this type that we can find here. And full disclosure, I did go ahead and save a previous game at this point, just in case things got glitchy or weird. Which is kind of likely, because where we're going is an area that doesn't show up on the map. It is known as the Deathclaw Promontory. And the reason for that is, well, it is a promontory that is packed full of Deathclaws, and that is it right there. You see the little notch heading into the upper area, and you see how we're already detecting stuff that is wanting to kill us. And yeah, check out the water and reflection effects here. That is... I mean, I am running this on a peak system for, you know, games 10 years ago, but... And yeah, there's my team dog paddling. Even Eddie is swimming, even though he really shouldn't be. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do a quick save here as well. Anyway, you will see that there are a ton of enemies up here, and they are all Deathclaws, young Deathclaws. From what I read, the amount of enemies that spawn here increases with your level. And I just saw one of them, but we're going to try and lure them down here, just because this is a much more convenient place to try and catch them, and the game just froze up on me for the sheer number of Deathclaws that are swarming around here. So let me go ahead and see if I can get this to... Let me go to Task Manager. And yeah, I did finally have the foresight to move my Task Manager to the other screen so that I can access it a bit more easily in case stuff like this happened again. Alright, we'll see if my save game took. And it did. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, we were just coming up over the hill and I could just see Deathclaw over there, but we're going to try and lure them down this way because this is a much more defensible position with the box canyon and everything. And funny, that lured them out last time. Oh, now they detect me. I think the other Deathclaw was getting in the way of my kill shots.
Hey, I can put your hand over here.
And yeah, they are still twitching. Okay, we'll go ahead and save here because you can die quite easily doing this, even if you're prepared and an experienced Deathclaw hunter, as we are at this point. Case in point, here come 4 full-grown adults. And it will let me hit all of them except for the one that is about to eviscerate me. Wait, not eviscerate. That's the one. That's the one where you get thrown out of a window. No, wait, that's defenestrate. Big scary thing about to kill me. Well, I was pretty sure that one was coming right for me, but, and weirdly, after all that, we only seem to have the corpses of a few of them. But yes, as I said, the number of Deathclaws that spawns up at this point varies depending upon your level and various other factors, as well does the type of Deathclaws. So, for instance, if you're level 30, apparently you get multiple Mother Deathclaws and Alpha Deathclaws and all of the high-level every type except for Legendary Deathclaws. And this one, I think we just may have gotten... There's a nice headshot. Okay, and they're running because apparently I'm at a point they can't reach. Because they may be godless abominations, but they aren't stupid. Luckily... that sniper perk I get from Boone, spotter perk.
I've got your back.
Makes hitting these guys from a distance a mite easier. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. I'm going to be awash in Deathclaw hands when this is over. And oh, wait. One of them snuck around.
Keep this.
Well, you're the one who wandered off on her own, Willow. I'm doing my best. And what the... Was I making that face because something was attacking me? Oh good, I wasn't. And hey, bonus, leveled up. You know, I've already raised my unarmed, my speech, my science. Let's go ahead and go with medicine. Because am I a doctor or am I a doctor? And, well, goodness me, there seems to be only one enemy left in all of that. Which is astonishing to me. As the last time I tried getting through this, doing some pre-recording, I wound up having 2 Mother Deathclaws, or at least I think they were 2 Mother Deathclaws, and I spoke too soon. There's another mob over there, and this one probably will have the mother-loving Deathclaws of them all. In fact, now that I'm looking at the size and grouping, I'm sure of it. I had to jinx myself. I was thinking it was way too easy getting here, and it was. And yep, there's Mom. Oh, and there's the alpha male. Who last time I was lucky enough to get him in a group before getting to the Mom. I do not think we're going to be that lucky this time. Yep. And yeah, ironically enough, you'll find lots of the trappings for making healing powder here. That should probably be a hint.
Yeah? Come on!
See if we can lure some of them over here.
Damn it!
And there's Mom. And I was right, there are 2 Deathclaw mothers. I was about to say they seem to be running from me. No such luck. Well, I just got a completion thing for doing damage with energy weapons for all the good that's going to do me in about 10 seconds, probably. And Cogline Deathclaw is trying to escape from me. Aha! My companions are still sleeping. Yep, they are totally still sleeping.
Well, that was a nice nap. Now what?
I've got your back.
Well, maybe I can sweep the leg.
Eat this.
Well, hey, we almost have one of the mothers down.
Can't run from me.
No, but they can hide behind boulders, which is about as effective. Thankfully, they're running away far enough that I can, strangely enough, just keep waiting and healing.
Hate this.
You know, this would be a real great time for that Plas perk I have to kick in.
Can't run from me.
She's eating the rads. Did Boone finally put her down, or was that me? Wait, no.
You're mine.
Okay, just one left. I'm not jinxing this. Yeah, a whole bunch of Xander root. I thought that was Xander root. Oh, Brock flower. Oh, and I managed to sneak attack that one. So you're probably wondering, is there a point to coming here apart from massively gaining XP from killing these things and getting the Deathclaw hands? Well, there is, because if you manage to fight your way to here, there are 2 prospector corpses, including a set of Remnant's power armor, which is the most powerful power armor in the game, or actually it's the rarest. But you also get the full set of T51 power armor, which is probably the next rarest and definitely the most powerful. Of course, I still need power armor training in order to use either set of it, but yeah, we have slain the mighty Deathclaws. We have conquered the ridge. Yay us. So with that done, and yeah, look how far we've come. We're due east of Station Echo, having come all this way up here. And you can go a little bit further, but I don't recall there being anything further upriver. But, yeah. Very well spent half hour, I think. But I think we will take this opportunity to head back to Novak. There it is. And we're going to part ways with Boone for a while. But if we ever do get the chance to travel to Caesar's camp, we will certainly take him with us to...
What is it?
Get to the whole hacking and slashing, killing and slaughtering thing.
Is that... Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Because, you'll remember, we also have some quests to do for Veronica, and I finally figured out what our problem was. And you're gonna chuckle at this. I did. Because otherwise I was gonna start banging my head against the wall in frustration. It turns out that there is a slight glitch with trying to get Veronica's quest to trigger. But for some reason that nobody has been able to figure out...
Let's go make trouble. See you around.
The way to fix it is that you sit down someplace. And for some weird reason, this winds up resetting the trigger on Veronica's quest log.
What's up?
And you have to have actually asked her a few things, which I don't think I did.
What do you... It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory. I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date. Even the stupid NCR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust. You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Power armor laser is still effective. Birds living in the past and she'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
Okay, so that is our first step toward getting Veronica's friendship quest started. We'll need to go to a few more places to get the rest to trigger. And we'll go ahead with doing that next time. See you then.